So yeah, I was thinking, like, the one thing about bikes that I truly enjoy, I mean, other than the riding them, like a big factor, and I'm sure this is the case with a lot of people, is the sound of them. And like, to me, the sound of a bike means almost as much as how the bike looks. But yeah, it's a massive part of a bike. Like, the way that it sounds is a huge element. It's a huge, you know, like, aspect when you're going to purchase a bike. So I thought that I would disclose the information of what I think my top 5, that's right, 5, whichever way you want to put that hand, bastards. Oh yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, you just fucking bang a U-turn like that, you fucking hell, man. Anyway, enough of my bollocks. Yeah, so my top 5 exhaust sounding bikes. No, we'll start that again, we'll scrap that. Exhaust sound, no, fuck, we'll let it. 5 sounding bikes. No, my top 5 bikes, no, no. In my opinion, the best 5 sounding bikes out on the road at the moment. Bosh, that'll do. Get down there. So in number 5, for me, will you stick your hand up at me? Well, maybe that was a little wave. I don't think she's expecting to get past. I'll take a wave off of her any day, sugar. Yeah, so in at number 5 for me, and it's not an obvious choice for a lot of people, is the R6. The R6, like a 2007 R6 to be specific, with a full Akrapovic or Akropovich, whichever way you want to say that. Akrapovic doesn't sound as Soviet as Akropovich, but whichever, I don't mind. Oh, I had a real corny joke then. I was going to say I don't care what spin you Putin on it. Oh, it's a sad man that laughs at his own jokes. They're really rev high, screamy. Like this bike, it sounds fairly quiet at low revs, but yeah, just pull out in front of me, mate. Fucking love it. But when you start really getting up in the rev range, it starts to it sounds so much more screamy. So on to number 4, which is the Husqvarna Nuda. That's what RJ rides, and that thing is the complete opposite of what I love about the R6. Is that it doesn't rev high, it's low, grunty, but it's just all grunt and all. It sounds like a monster on wood. It sounds like pure muscle. It sounds like utter grunt and utter, just like torque. If torque had a sound, that's what it would sound like. The bike that comes in third for me would be the Aprilia RSV4. And the sound that bike makes is just fucking sublime. It really is something else. It honestly, to me, it just sounds like a GP bike. Like when they have full exhaust system, full titanium exhaust, they just sound so different to anything else, and it just sounds beast mode, fucking bullymobile, just utter. It sounds poised and just like, it sounds like a finely tuned race machine, which it is. But I mean, when you're spending that amount of money on a bike, that is the sound that you are looking for. That is what you want to hear. that I don't think you could ever get bored of opening that up on a country lane on a Saturday afternoon with fine weather and good scenery. If you just pin that, even just from first to second, just pin it, bam, and just let it roar. Oh, the sound of that bike, it's amazing. I love that. I love the sound of that bike. Oh, I know what it would be. I know exactly what it would be. The Kawasaki H2R. The 300 brake horsepower supercharged fucking animal. Literally, it sounds like a spaceship. That thing, if I ever won the lottery, that'd be the first bike I go out and buy. Because literally, it's not a conventional bike. It doesn't necessarily look like a sports bike. It doesn't look like a street fighter. It doesn't really look like anything. It's kind of like out there on its own completely. It is its own. Yeah, just on my side of the road, prick. Fuck's sake. It is completely on its own. It stands alone. There is nothing to compare it to, because nothing even comes close to what that thing can do. Oh, mate, are you fucking sure? So if no one's letting you go, don't just start budging in. Like, Jesus, I didn't flash him, and neither did the... Like, to be fair, if that car beside me had a fucking flashed him, then it would have made it a lot easier, because I would have just stopped. But because no one did, makes me kind of fucking out, especially when I got a fucking another bike right out of my chuff. Now I'm on my side of the road before anyone chats shit, and I'm still on my side of the road. Look at that bus. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, that's just what we need, isn't it? Now he can't get past him, so is he gonna let me through? Just about. Fucking, he didn't want to. Yeah, that H2R, I mean, now that really is just something in a world of its own. And the noise it makes is just fucking unbelievable. The way it screams through the gears, the way on the downshifts you can hear the fucking the supercharger spinning up, and oh, the launch control when it just barks off of the limiter like, I mean, it really doesn't. There's only one thing I think in this world that could ever outdo that, and that is my number one. Let's have a round of applause, everyone, for my number one bike on my list. My favourite sounding bike in the whole world. And that is, my favourite sounding bike in the whole world is the Yamaha R1. Specifically, the 2016 Yamaha R1 with a full Akrapovic titanium exhaust system. Words fail me when I think of that bike and the sound that it makes. H2R is a novelty. It's almost a concept. It's an idea that this is what bikes could potentially be. This is where bikes are heading. This is what they can do. But the R1M is the everything of now. And to put it into context, I would say it is the full Brazzers membership. It's the full annual Brazzers membership, the R1M. Whereas this is just the Mrs. has gone out for 5 minutes. Let's get xnxx.com on. So if anyone out there knows what that means, catch my drift. For me personally, it's got to be the R1M as top. The R1M has to be top, and yeah.